Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Very Crafty Holiday episode. It's Carolyn here, and I've got some super fun and easy to reproduce stocking stuffers. The first three feature the new Christmas crew, Reindeer, Snowman, and Santa Die-namics. I've paired them with other MFT products to make some stocking stuffer surprises for your loved ones. I've also used the Impact Alphabet Die-namics to personalize some inexpensive stockings that I found on Amazon. We've got lots of stuff to cover, so let's get started. For my first project, I've paired the Christmas Crew Santa Die-namics and the Gift Card Pocket Die-namics with the Paper Bag Die-namics to create this adorable candy holder that has a surprise gift card to Starbucks on his back. For all of my projects today, I die cut all of the pieces off camera, and I've listed and linked all of the products below in the description box, including cardstock colors. And I wanted to mention that I've sped the camera up during the assembly portions of the video, simply because the assembly is pretty straightforward and we have a lot to cover. Here, I'm assembling the paper bag that I die cut from natural cardstock, and I'm adhering it together with 1/4-inch double-sided tape. I put some tape runner adhesive on the bottom of one of the paper bag pieces so that it'll adhere to the other piece and provide a stable base. I love the paper bag Die-namics because it's great for quick treat containers, and all the score lines help make it extremely easy to assemble. Once I remove the liner paper from the double-sided tape, aligning and securing the sides together is super easy. The paper bag Die-namics also come with some optional handles, but I didn't use them for this particular project. What I really love is the ability to decorate the bags to suit any occasion. Okay, now that my paper bag is assembled, it's time to start assembling Santa. There are lots of little pieces to this set, but I found it to be super therapeutic to put together, and I can totally see myself cutting a bunch of these at once and assembling them while I binge watch my favorite Netflix shows. Many of the pieces have provided score lines that help me figure out which pieces go where. And I'm just using my favorite liquid adhesive and in some cases double-sided tape to adhere the pieces together. I used cardstock for this treat holder, but you could totally replace the beard and the hat fuzzies with felt. Honestly, the versatility of all the Christmas Crew Die-namics is so varied that I think I'll be using them for all of my holiday gift giving and decorating needs. And you could totally personalize these with a tag or alphabet dies or stamps. I think my grandkids are going to get a kick out of this particular treat holder. They all love what we call big girl or big boy coffee, which is just a vanilla steamer, no coffee. And it's a special treat that we always love spoiling them with. Starbucks is for all ages. Okay, I've just about finished assembling Santa's hat, and I think we're ready to attach him to the paper bag. I'll adhere Santa's body to the front of the paper bag with some tape runner adhesive. The final sizing is a hair bigger than the paper bag, but I think it looks just fine as is. You could trim off the excess with your scissors if you want it to be exact. Those two natural pieces are Santa's ears. I've adhered some 1/4-inch double-sided tape to the ends, and I'll fold them on the provided score lines and adhere them to the sides of the paper bag. Those ears just crack me up. The rest of the assembly of Santa's body is pretty straightforward. I'm just using my liquid glue pen and my tweezers to place his eyes and his eyebrows. I love how the eyebrows give him so much personality. Once I have Santa's face all lined up, it'll be time to add the gift card pocket to his back. I die cut it from poppy cardstock, and I've adhered some 1/8-inch double-sided tape to each of the sides along the provided score lines. Once I remove the liner paper, I can fold on the score lines and adhere the pocket together. I'll adhere it to the back of the paper bag with tape runner adhesive to make a perfect spot for Santa to carry his package-shaped Starbucks card on his back. I try to collect occasion-specific gift cards so that when I'm brainstorming ideas for particular events or holidays, I'm ready to go. I think I picked this package-shaped gift card up from Starbucks last year, but I always look for fun and colorful gift cards for every occasion, just to have on hand. I'll add a pouch of brightly colored chocolates, and I've got myself my first stocking stuffer. Next, we'll create a fun way to add some yummy lip protector to any stocking. I was inspired by a project that I saw on Pinterest and knew that the Snowman Christmas Crew and Gift Tag Die-namics would be perfect for this idea. I extended the length of the gift tag by doing a partial die cut of the upper portion of the tag and then repositioning the die to extend its length and die cut the second half. This is a great way to add length to any symmetrical die cut. I'll use the third to the smallest circle die from the Circle Stack Set 1 Die-namics to die cut the opening for the lip gloss. And then I'll just get to work assembling the rest of the snowman's body. Again, I die cut the pieces off camera, and we'll have the products used listed below in the description box. These Christmas crew characters come together so easily and really pretty quickly, and having the ability to create something cute like this with your own hands make for such a thoughtful gift. All of my grandkids love lip gloss or chapstick. One of my grandsons loved it so much he used to eat it. But thankfully, they're all old enough now that I don't have to worry about that. And I'm pretty sure they'll just love seeing this orange one being used as the snowman's nose. When I see fun colors of this EOS lip gloss in the stores, I pick it up and keep it on hand for stuff just like this. Okay, just like Santa, I'm assembling the snowman with my favorite liquid glue pen and double-sided tape. And I've sped the camera up during assembly so that you don't fall asleep on me. This snowman too, like the Santa, could be personalized with alphabet dies or stamps, but I kept my stocking stuffers simple for the sake of the video. I'm amazed to report there is no stamping involved in any of these projects. And now that his buttons are in place, our second stocking stuffer is complete. Our final stocking stuffer is another fun presentation of some scented pencils. They're called Smencils, and they're holiday themed, so absolutely perfect for this project. I'm pairing the Reindeer Christmas Crew Die-namics with the Scallop Cross-Stitch Bookmark and the Treat Tag Topper Die-namics. Again, I extended the length of the scallop bookmark by using the partial die cutting method. First cutting the top portion of the scallop bookmark, and then repositioning the die and my die cutting plates to die cut the second half of the bookmark. All of the die cutting was done off camera in the interest of time, but again, these could easily be mass-produced in no time at all. I die cut the treat bag topper from craft cardstock, and I folded it on the provided score lines. This will be the base for my reindeer pieces. With more of my favorite liquid glue pen, double-sided tape, and tape runner adhesive, the reindeer comes together in pretty short order. I should mention that the reindeer's collar was created by trimming a 3/8 inch by 4 1/4 inch strip of sour apple cardstock. The Treat Bag Topper Die-namics is a great multi-occasion die to have on hand, and this reindeer topper could be used for any small gift presentation that you might have in mind. It just worked perfectly for these smelly pins that I found on Amazon. I think they came in a pack of 5 and were very inexpensive. What kid wouldn't get a kick out of smelling the scents of the holidays while they're coloring with their pens? This time of year, the dollar stores and the dollar spot at Target are full of super fun little gifts that any kid would love to receive in their stockings. So keep your eyes peeled for this kind of stuff to have on hand for Santa to leave in stockings. I'll be honest, this presentation is much more involved than I ever did for my own kids, but I just love creating these fun treat presentations for my grandkids. Okay, the bag that I'm using for this project is a bag that they call a pretzel bag. I found them at Michael's in the baking section, and they worked perfectly for this project. I've slid the extended scallop bookmark into the pretzel bag, and then I'll place the pins inside that. The bookmark helps to stabilize the pencils. I'll position the bag inside the assembled treat bag topper, and I'll use my tiny attacher to adhere the bag to the topper. Then I'll adhere both the front and back flaps of the treat bag topper to the pencil bag with some 1/4 inch double-sided tape. As a final detail, I'll tie some red and white baker's twine around the handle of the treat bag topper and tie it into a bow. Is he not so stinking cute? I had so much fun creating all of these stocking stuffers, and I know my grandkids are going to love each and every one of them, hopefully for longer than 5 minutes. Okay, so you can't have stocking stuffers without a stocking, right? So I used the Impact Alphabet Die-namics to die cut my grandkids' names from some glitter heat transfer vinyl. I found a variety pack of it on Amazon, and I've used it over and over. Luckily, I still had some red and green on hand, so personalizing these inexpensive stockings that I found on Amazon was a piece of cake. The Impact Alphabet dies cut this HTV like butter. Once I removed the excess HTV, I positioned them on the top of the stockings and adhered them to the stockings with my Cricut Easy Press. But you don't need an Easy Press to do this. Your everyday home iron will work for this project too. I used the Teflon sheet to keep my Easy Press from sticking to the transfer sheet of the HTV, And if you have something like this on hand, you should use it with your iron too. I also placed a piece of cardboard inside the stocking to keep the letters stable. I'm literally patting myself on the back over the cuteness of all of these projects. I know my grandkids are just going to be tickled pink, and I'm sure your loved ones will love them too. You still have lots of time to create some personalized and thoughtfully designed stocking stuffers, so I hope you'll give them a try for yourself. Thanks so much for watching my video today. If you have any questions about my projects, please feel free to leave them below in the comments. And as I mentioned before, all of the MFT products that I used on today's projects are listed in the description box below. If you like today's projects, be sure and come back tomorrow for more very crafty holiday projects.